Come, look.
Fresh Chinese herbs from my garden.
What are you gonna use them for?
Oh, some I use to cook big monster fish you catch. Some use to help catch him. Listen carefully. If water clear, you sprinkle 鼠尿.
Chanel.
If water murky, use 乙人. If wind make wave, full ring.
So, which one's the best for catching the fish?
Isabella, is everything all right?
I have received another letter from Senora Morales.
Petito's mother.
She explains that he was found in a coma. His papers were missing, and it took this long for the authorities to learn his identity.
I don't understand. Why has she sent you another letter?
When they found him, he was not conscious. But the day after they brought him home, he awoke. He begs to see me.
Well, you're not going to go, are you?
Well, I do not want to, but I feel a duty.
A duty? No. Isabella, that's not fair for your childhood sweetheart to try and tear your life apart just because his has been.
But he's dying. Do I not owe it to him, to his parents who saved the life of my own, to make his last days as painless as possible?
How do you know he's dying?
Because his mother said the doctor has no hope for his legs. They are diseased and will have to be amputated. But the illness has spread to the rest of his body. He will not survive.
What if he does?
Well, I don't know, Adam. I can only think of one thing at a time.
Isabella, please don't go. I love you.
I love you.
Well, then there, it's settled.
What is settled?
You're not going to Mexico.
Adam, the stagecoach goes in both directions.
You're saying you'll come back, but what if Petito lives? And what if seeing you again brings back all those feelings he has for you?
We did vow to marry each other once.
He asked you to marry him. And you said yes.
It was only in a letter. We were only 14.
Then it doesn't count, right?
Adam. Adam!
For you.
Whiskey. I'm of age.
It's about Isabella and that Bertito fella, ain't it? Look, I ain't no gossipy hen, but I've been helping Tess and Ruth with Isabella's party, and, well, I can't help it if I got ears.
They were engaged to be married.
Did she say that?
In so many words.
Nah. What you got in Isabella is a good-hearted gal who feels sorry for the poor fella. And she feels it's her family duty to go help him. That's it, plain and simple.
She loved him.
Puppy love.
She promised to marry him in one of her letters, Shelby.
Well, that was a long time ago, before she was a woman.
What? Then why does she feel she has to go see him now?
Guilt? Besides, what's stopping her?
Me.
Oh, yeah? Well, I ain't heard no gossip about you two being engaged.
What do you mean?
Man,
Well, what's that supposed to mean?
she can't very well go riding off to help this other fella if she's taken, now can she?
But she is taken.
Oh, well, I don't know how I missed that part of the gossip, but congratulations.
For what? You think I should marry Isabella?
Well, you want to, don't you?
Yes. Someday.
Well, Adam, that someday is here. Now, she can't very well go and help the Morales if she's a married lady, now can she?
People shouldn't get married because something happens that forces them to, Shelby. It should come naturally, in due order and time.
Well, it looks to me like you're out of time. Now, you can go on down the street and cry into Jack Wolf's beer if you like. But get your sorry behind out of here before I throw you out.
Adam! Where you been?
Why?
You're asking why? Well, don't that beat all?
Boss, we'll talk about whatever this is about later.
Oh, no. We're gonna hash this out right now.
I said later.
You still don't know what you done?
No, and I don't really care. Now get out of my way.
You selfish! Swell-headed! You're so caught up in your own self, you don't even realize you forgot to... Adam! Pause! Stop it! Break it up!
What are they fighting about?
I said break it up! Now what's this all about?
Ask him. He just started jabbing me.
You still don't know? Boss. It's about you and Little Joe and El Monstro. Now do you know?
It's a fishing trip. Little Joe! Little Joe!
Wait a minute, Adam. Think about it carefully. I don't want any more empty apologies or promises you won't keep. Think about it.
Paul, I need to talk to you.
I don't think you've given it enough thought yet, son.
Not about that. Shelby thinks that I ought to marry Isabella to put an end to this whole Bertito mess.
Well, it would do that. The question is, do you want to marry Isabella?
If you'd asked me that 2 days ago, I'd have said yes. I mean, I still do. I love her,
Bud?
it's just so all of a sudden. And there are other things that I want to do, like go to college.
I know of no college that forbids its students to marry if they choose to. It's just an observation, son. I think it's vital to keep your reasoning very clear on such an important issue.
Yeah, but how can I afford college and a wife and possibly children all at the same time?
Sounds difficult.
No, it sounds impossible.
Maybe.
There are other things I wanted to do before I settled down, like see the world. You did.
Yes, I did.
You couldn't have done that with a wife and a family.
No. Now ask me what made me happier. We're different people, son. But you will have to make your choices the same way I made mine.